You've been in the industry for more than 5 decades. Which part of your career has been the most significant for you?
Right now, of course. I love doing what I do, so there's always something new, something exciting. So I live for the moment.
What would you say is the most important thing you've achieved in your career?
Oh, my goodness. I think probably it's not one thing, but it's to maintain the standard of Beefeater gin and make sure it's always top quality, and that everything we do under the Beefeater name is of the same high quality. So it's an ongoing thing.
You're a role model for many professionals, but who has been or still is a role model for you?
I think when I first started distilling in London in 1967, there was a gentleman called Philip Milner, and he taught me how to work a still and how to make gin. He came down to Plymouth at the same time that I did, and he was the man who really taught me about gin. I've learned from a lot of people since, but he was the mentor, for sure, Philip.
The global gin market is huge, filled with both major brands and many small, craft producers. Do you think there's still room for new gins?
How can I say no when we've just launched, relaunched Crown Jewel? We're producing new gins. We are extending our range of flavoured gins, for example. So there is room, but you better be good.
Today we had the chance to see the brand new design of the Beefeater Crown Jewel bottle. It's no longer purple, but red. The shape of the bottle has changed completely as well. What does that mean to you? Is it a comeback for the gin or the next step forward?
It's an evolution, as everything is. I think we've brought it more in line with the Beefeater brand, with the colour red and the square shape of the bottle, like the Beefeater bottle. But I'm a distiller. The thing that's of most importance to me is what is on the inside of the bottle, and that is the same.
And inside, are we still getting the same good old Beefeater Crown Jewel, or has the recipe changed?
I dare not change the recipe. It is exactly the same recipe as Crown Jewel from the very origin in 1993. I promise. No change.
What's your vision for the future of the Beefeater brand? Where do you think it should be heading?
First of all, it's a very competitive world out there now for gin. There are, I think, 7,000 gins out there now, probably 2 more since we started talking. But so the established markets become, set really, but new markets emerge. For example, for Beefeater, suddenly Brazil is a huge market, very exciting. Nobody really drank gin in South America before, I've been through South America, never seen a bottle of gin. So there are new emerging markets. That's hugely exciting. And as I said, we do develop new styles of Beefeater with not just flavours, but RTD, ready to drink, gin and tonic in a can. We're very innovative, I think, as well as maintaining the standard of the basic Beefeater gin, which is the heart of everything we do.
Are you planning to introduce new expressions for Beefeater, or do you prefer to focus on the gins that are already part of the portfolio?
Both. Obviously, we focus very heavily on our existing portfolio, but of course, we were always looking at what we might do next, what is the trend. I'm not going to tell you right now, but at the moment, a lot of the development is on the flavoured gins. But then again, at the same time, we've reintroduced our classic Crown Jewel at a higher ABV, and it introduces another part of the worldwide market.
What do you personally prefer, Negroni in private or a gin and tonic among friends?
both. I mean, it depends, you know. It's a trick question. I think gin and tonic is a wonderful drink. It's a marriage that works, you know. But there's more to gin than gin and tonic, we have to realize. And a Negroni is a wonderful grown-up cocktail. Alcohol, 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 no dilution.
And what about the dry martini cocktail? By the way, just a few days ago I saw the video The Perfect Companion for Modern Cocktail Making. Congratulations, it's brilliant and fun. Two great bartenders, Alessandro Palazzi and Mr. Lion, prepare their own take on the martini. And your final words in the video are, so where's mine? Would you say martini is your number one cocktail?
It's right up there in the top 2 or 3. I am always a little bit cautious of a martini because it is strong. And, you know, 1, maybe 2 is enough. Especially when Alessandro makes them. They are just cold frozen gin and a drop of vermouth. No dilution. So a drink to be treated with respect. For me, not good to start the evening with martinis and then go on and do other things. It's martini for me is a one-off. But Negroni, I think the last drink I had last night was a Negroni. Beautiful.
That was another episode of the Visit Chef magazine podcast, featuring a conversation with Desmond Payne. You can find all episodes in our archive at visitchef.com/podcast, as well as on all major podcast apps. Feel free to contact us, we'd love to hear from you. We'll be back with a new episode soon, and we're already looking forward to having you with us again.